Hi, welcome to Radio 1 Movies with me, Rhianna. We've got 3 films this week: The Visit, The Maze Runner, Scorch Trials and Legend, with an interview from Tom Hardy. Let's start with The Maze Runner, Scorch Trials. So this is the sequel to The Maze Runner, where Thomas and the gang, spoiler alert, have escaped the maze and they've been rescued, only to find that their rescuers might not be all they seem.
Thomas! We gotta go. We gotta go right now. What the hell are you talking about? What do you mean we gotta go? They're coming, come on, we gotta go. Come on, they're coming for us. What happened? Thomas, can you just calm down and talk to us? It's wicked! It's still wicked. It's always been wicked.
For me, this was a totally disastrous follow-up, underpinned by one of the worst scripts I have ever heard.
Thomas, what did you see?
Plus, all the characters were so uncharismatic. They had nothing going for them. I was expecting this to all be about the character development, and instead, the people that I wanted to know more about, like Teresa, we only heard about 2 or 3 sentences from her. It was such a letdown. They just kept repeating the same plot points, the same script lines. It was actually quite embarrassing and really difficult to watch. So 1 star for The Maze Runner, Scorch Trials. Next up, it's The Visit. A couple of kids go and visit their estranged grandparents, and then the grandparents start acting quite strange at night, but it's just put down to the fact that they're old.
Wait. If you're gonna open the door, just open it for a little bit.
So this started off pretty positively. So it's all found footage, but it makes sense because the kids are making a documentary about their grandparents and it's all filmed by them. And it does get quite jumpy. There's like this 80-year-old grandmother who's outside this kid's door in the middle of the night scratching at the walls and running around really fast. But then it loses tension as we just see more footage of the kids bickering with each other, or the grandparents baking, or just having nice conversations with them. So it was just a bit too up and down. I think if they managed to keep the scary levels quite high, it would have been a much better film. The basic premise is that old people are terrifying because they have accidents and they say odd things sometimes or do odd things, and that all just felt a little bit wrong. So 2 stars for The Visit. Next up, it's Legend. Tom Hardy plays Ronnie and Reggie Kray, gangsters, club members and the most menacing twins in 60s London, and it's all about their relationship with each other and is told partly from the point of view of Frances, who is Reggie's wife.
Do you like being a gangster?
I like the money and the respect.
Your brother Rob is violent and psychopathic. He's off his rocker.
Wow, no.
A shootout, right? It's a shootout!
Like a West.
Tom Hardy undoubtedly was the right person for this role because he's incorporating 2 very different characters. He's one man and you're always looking for those hairline cracks and you just never see them. It's filmed so well. Ronnie is incredibly terrifying. He has this real jutting out jaw. He is terrifying to watch. You recoil as an audience member. Whereas Reggie is actually quite sexy and charismatic. So that's what I talked to Tom Hardy and director Brian Helgeland about.
Ronnie got a lot of response actually on set. It was funny actually. I mean, just purely in that abstract sense of on set, which is another world altogether when you work in. Ronnie had a lot of there was a lot of charisma that came
the crew.
clearly off him. The crew
loved Ron.
It was bizarre. Was Reggie I felt uncomfortable in my skin.
Really?
Yeah, because he's straight. It's a straight lead, and that's always like, am I doing anything? Straight leads don't really do anything. You know, they just sort of turn up and things happen to them, and they sort of. Quite boring.
The film does cover quite a lot of ground, but it was interesting to tell it from the point of view of Frances, the girlfriend, because she's played by Emily Browning and was the weakest thing in the film. I think Emily Browning isn't a particularly strong actress, and especially up against someone like Tom Hardy, who just holds his own in every single scene. That was the one letdown for me, but 4 stars for Legend. Next week, I'll be reviewing The D Train, Everest, and A Walk in the Woods, so click here to subscribe and catch that then.